Hey everybody, this is Pat Collins, aka the Big PH. And man, I'm rocking out to some Bastille. Uh. Okay, that's enough of that. But yeah, I'm rocking out to Bastille, their CD Bad Blood. I was a little late on this band, just a tad bit. They were formed in June of 2010, but they just came out with the CD in March of 2013. So I'm really not that late on it, but I am a tad bit late on it. I'm not gonna lie. The band is Dan Smith, who does the lead vocal, Will Ferguson, and Chris Woody Wood, who does backup vocals. Now all the guys play instruments. They do percussion. They play piano. The Will plays the acoustic guitar. Um, and they're actually, I'm gonna say this, they're a really amazing band because their sound is very unique. You don't, they're the only thing I could really compare this to while I was listening to it, I thought of Peter Gabriel. Some of the songs I was like, man, that kind of sounds like a song from the like it could have been in the '80s, but it's got like a new age poppy kind of kind of flair to it, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. People who diss on pop music just don't know music. It takes all kinds of music to make it beautiful, and and not all pop music is bad. Not all pop music is bubblegum, and Bastille to me is a pop band, but they're totally unique. They totally have their own style. Um, but I'm gonna do like I just listened to the CD, and yeah, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I thought it was really good. I thought the CD was really good. I like pretty much all the songs on it. There's only one song I really didn't care for, but all the ones that I listened to were either great, good, or okay, and there was only one song that I didn't like. But the first one was one we were just listening to, Pompeii. Now, this is the first song that I heard, and I'm going to thank my girl Jillian for turning me on to this band by having me listen to this one song that was on her Facebook page. So thank you, Jillian, because you may have possibly found a new favorite band for me. Uh, but she turned me on to Pompeii. And when I listened to it the first time I listened to it, I was like, huh, it's catchy, and then I listened to it again and again. And I listened to it like 5 times in a row. I'm like, holy crap, this song is like crack to me now. And so I had to get the whole CD. Um, and Pompeii is a great song. It's like a dance song, but it has decent lyrics to it and some really good harmony. That's the thing about this band. They have really good harmonies. Um, and the next song was "The Things We Lost in the Fire." Uh, it's a slower song, and it was a tad bit too repetitive for my taste, but the beat was okay. So I thought this song was just like okay. I didn't really think it was great or anything. The third song is "Bad Blood," the self-titled. The song off the album that the album was named off of. But the first thing that I noticed about this song is the beat was just kicking. It was a nice snare drum. Um, and this is the song that I was actually like, man, these guys kind of remind me of Peter Gabriel a little bit. But so it could have been a song that Peter Gabriel could have wrote, and it's basically talking about in a relationship, if you got bad blood, get over it. It's like we're either gonna love each other or we're not. And there's a lot of nice change ups in this song too, like of the changes of melody. So I thought the song was good. The next song is the first single they released, which was Overjoyed. Uh, and it's a slow song and it's a love song. So it makes sense why it would be the first single. And this song really, really shows off Dan's voice, like 100%. He has an amazing voice, very unique, and he's a very talented individual. Um, Next is These Streets, which is a faster song, especially compared to the last one. I liked it. About because it was about memories. It's like I don't want to walk these streets anymore because all they do is remind me of you, and I could really relate to that because when I walk the streets of my hometown, all I can think about is like, ugh, horrible, horrible memories on quite a few of those streets. Uh, but it has a nice piano riff and some decent drums in it. I thought the song was good. The next song was "The Weight of the Living" Part One. Now, this song, it's the riff is nice, but it was really kind of a repetitive song, and I don't like that. But it does ask a nice question, like, do you like the person who you are? Like, we ask ourselves that every day. Like, sometimes when things get too tough, it's like, I look in the mirror and do I really like the person I am? And that's something that everyone has to answer. Especially when life is crushing us, we have to decide if we like ourselves. Um, um, but I thought it was an okay song, not great, not good, but just okay because of it being so repetitive. But I thought it had a nice message. Icarus, I liked it. The harmonies in this song were really, really good, and especially in the beginning, they were doing like this monk chant in the beginning, and the drums were really nice, and I like the lyrics too. All about Icarus flying too close to the sun. Everyone knows that story, and so I thought the song was good, uh, and especially it was this was the one of the songs that I was like, this is a pop band. It reminded me of a pop song, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, and I liked it. Um, and then the next is Oblivion, which is one of my favorite tracks on the album. I really really like this. I thought it was great, even though it was a slower song, but it was really toned down. Like the rest of them have a lot of things going on, but this one was really toned down. It was basically just a piano and some violins and just a tad bit of drums. And the guy's vocals in this song are just amazing, so filled with emotion. Like you could just feel how his soul ripping out. Like please, ooh, it was great. I really really like that song. The next song is Flaws, which I thought it was a very catchy tune. I like the lyrics. It's, they and you're basically talking about how when our flaws go hand in hand. You carry yours on your shoulder, and I bury mine deep. And we need to take our flaws and just show them. Everyone has them. It's not a big deal. And I thought this was a great song. And it had some good synthesizers in it too. Some good piano. And I thought it was really good. I thought it was a deep song, and even though it doesn't sound, it sounds like a pop song. If you actually listen to it, it's actually a really deep song. The next is Daniel in the Den, which I don't know. I thought it had a really weak riff, but the story was nice. It was about Daniel, you know, and I don't know. It was uh, I thought I didn't. It was all right, but I thought it was kind of a weak song. Next would be Laura Palmer, which the vocals are his vocals are the attraction of this song. His vocals are so powerful. It's and the chorus is nice, and at the end they have a tad bit of violin, which is like a perfect touch to the song. Just makes it, I think, a really really great song. And yeah, I thought that was a really great song, especially because his vocals coming in were just like boom, like check me out. The next one is Get Home, which I would have said was just awful, but the harmonies were nice in it, so I gave it a weak. I just said it was weak. It's definitely not mine, not for me. And then the last song on the album was The Weight of the Living Part 1, which is weird that they put Part 2 first and then Part 1 second, but it makes sense because the first song was all about life crushing you, life getting you down, and or Part 2 was all about life crushing you and getting you down, while Part 1 is saying if life is getting you down, if you have all this weight on your shoulders, just shake it off. Just you don't have to carry it. You don't have to carry everything on your shoulders. You can just get it off every once in a while. And this had a really nice acoustic guitar in it. It's still just a tad bit repetitive, but I thought it was really good. I thought it was a really good song, because of the message, and because of the acoustic guitar, which I hadn't really heard in any of the other songs, but it's definitive in this song. So yeah, it was really good. Overall, if you haven't guessed it by now, I really like this album. There was only a couple songs that I didn't really care for. One that I won't really listen to. The other one I'll probably listen to a little bit. But for overall, good song. Alright, guys, sorry. Great CD, great band. I cannot wait for them to put out more music. I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm glad that I wasn't like super late on these guys. I'm only a few months late. But I'm glad, again, I'm glad that I was introduced to this band because I love new music and I love unique music. And this is definitely unique. So check out Bastille, Bad Blood. They got a few singles out there, but check out the whole CD because it's really good. And yeah, that's it for me. Because I give this CD 2 thumbs up. Which, if you like this video, you should give it 2 thumbs up. But yeah, this is Big PH and Pat Collins. Follow me on Facebook, Pat Collins. Like me on Facebook, Pat Collins. Follow me on Twitter at the Big PH1. And yeah, if you like the video, like I said, thumbs up it and subscribe to my channel. You guys have a great day. Peace.